Hello everyone, this is me in the editing room, aka my office. As you will see in the video, I clearly did not have Autumn's help this time around filming, as there are a couple annoyances that I missed while I was recording. For one, I was smart enough to leave the shipping label facing the camera, so don't mind the black mask covering the box. Another thing I noticed is that the camera is picking up the noise from our AC and our noisy dryer, so if you hear squeaks in the background, or if it sounds really windy, that's why. Clearly, I am not a professional YouTuber that has his own recording studio. Yet. Anyway, I appreciate your understanding, and please enjoy this unboxing of an outdated system. Bye! Hey everyone! As weird as it sounds, I bought a new 2DS XL in 2020. And the reason is because I originally got this 3DS back in 2013. It was the first year I was married. Autumn and I were just in this stinky little apartment. We didn't have enough money to purchase video games, and that's like my main hobby. So my birthday was coming up and people would ask me what I wanted, and all I said is I just want Target gift cards. Just give me Target gift cards. I want a 3DS. And these have already been out in the market for 2 or 3 years if I'm not mistaken. But I was able to scrounge up enough money, and that's when I started to donate plasma to also save up money to buy, to feed my video game habit really. So I finally saved up enough. I bought this 3DS. It was my favorite system. As you guys know, I'm a really big handheld person. So I was really sad when I was doing, as you saw, if you saw my review of Kid Icarus Uprising, my circle pad broke right here. It just popped off. You can see the, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, the black part's cracked. I tried gluing it. I didn't want to do too much in case it messes up the circle pad, and it just wasn't happening. I was really afraid of gumming up the inside of the system, so maybe I didn't put as much super glue as I needed, but it's just like rubber to plastic and it just wasn't holding. I looked up tutorials, and I guess replacing the circle pad on a 3DS isn't that hard, and I was kind of thinking of going that route. It looks like the replacement part was maybe like $6, and all you need is a small Phillips. So maybe in the future I will end up replacing the circle pad on this one because nostalgic reasons and because I love collecting these kinds of things. But I've always kind of had my eye on the new 2DS systems. For one, they have like a separate circle pad. There's a couple of games that have come out on it, but I think I'd rather get Xenoblade Definitive Edition on the Switch now anyway, so that's not really a big reason. Better battery life, better screens. I can get Super Nintendo games on that. Maybe there's a couple Super Nintendo games on the new 2DS systems that aren't on the Switch yet because of that Nintendo Online service. I know that you can get Super Nintendo games on it, but maybe not all of them that are still available on the new 2DS. But, you know, ever since the new 2DS came out, I've always kind of had my eye on it, but I just couldn't justify buying it because I had a system that could play the majority of the games that I'd be interested that the new 2DS could buy. So we'll skip forward all the way until a couple days ago, and I was watching Spawnwave. He's a YouTube channel. I'll post the link in the description down below. And he was saying that, look, Nintendo's pretty much done making these 3DS systems. They're basically discontinued now, especially with the runaway success of the Switch. And he said, if you go to the Nintendo website, there's just one link. It takes you to walmart.com. You can get a new 2DS XL system with Mario Kart 7 already installed on there, $99. And he said, this is a really good deal. And I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, you know, they're probably not making any of these systems forever. They're probably, like, these systems are probably discontinued. This is probably my last shot to get a new 2DS XL for this price. Otherwise, I'll be paying marked up prices from now on. So, like I said, I still donate plasma to this day. I said 99 bucks, what the heck. And this is what they sent me today. So I'm just going to do a little unboxing. I know I'm really out of date, but as you know, Switches are pretty tough to get your hands on nowadays. I kind of feel like the 2DS and 3DS systems are equally as tough. I've been looking on the classifieds, and new systems are going for like 160 bucks, new systems 200, 230 bucks. I just had to jump on this deal for $99. So let's open this up and check out our new 2DS XL. They only had one color, unfortunately. It was the black and turquoise one. I was really hoping they had that Super Nintendo looking one, but I'll take what I can get. So first we have our shipping order. That's not important. Now we have our new 2DS XL system. It doesn't look like it's already been opened. That's always a good sign. The back is just kind of like an advertisement for the Mario Kart 7. It says 82% larger XL screens. I'm not sure how they compare to the 3DS screens. We'll have to check that out after we open this up. It's got the C stick. This is probably my second color choice. If I can't get the Super Nintendo one, I'm glad I could get this one. The orange and white one looks kind of fun, looks kind of like BB-8 from Star Wars, that kind of color scheme, but I really like this turquoise and black color as well. Let's see what it looks like in real life. So we have cardboard. Oh, so I had the understanding that this didn't come with a charger. I thought these systems didn't. I wasn't worried because I have this kind of port already, but it looks like this one does in fact come with a charger, in case you were worried about that. It's got a quick start guide. Plug it in, charge it, sign into your Nintendo ID, you know, that can put in the SD card. It came with looks like some AR cards. I think unless they are different than the ones that came with my original 3DS, I think I already have these AR cards, but they're a fun little gimmick to do once, is all I did them for. Yeah, so I believe they're the same. We have I remember the question mark block, because like I said, I played around with these when I first got my 3DS. I did the camera once or twice, but it was more just a gimmick, along with the 3D. So we have Mario, we have Toon Link, Kirby, Samus, and a couple of the original Pikmin. I don't remember the other four, but I do remember the question mark block and Mario. So I'm not sure if the other four are extra. Maybe I'll play around with it just to check out the camera on the new 2DS. And here is our system. I didn't realize the screen was textured. As far as weight goes, it's a lot lighter than the 3DS. I kind of like the weight of the original 3DS XL compared to this new 2DS XL, but this kind of feels a little cheaper to me, to be honest. Like, this feels like I'm not gonna break it, but I guess I have, so maybe that feeling is unjust. I didn't realize, so the new 2DS have a ZL and a ZR button as well, whereas the original 3DS XL does not. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it just had the C-stick. So open this up. Oh, I love just seeing that clean screen before any fingerprints are on it. It feels good in the hands. Like I said, I wish it was a little bit heavier. I guess the C-stick doesn't move at all. I assumed it was just like a mini circle pad, but it turns out that it's just pressure like moved against it. I don't know that much about hardware, but that's interesting. I kind of wish that the C-stick was moving more like the circle pad, but overall, guys, I'm pretty excited. So looks like some of the other changes I've noticed. The games go in the bottom. Looks like this is where the SD card and the game cartridge both go, compared to the 3DS XL where it goes into the top. The SD card goes in the side. That's a little bit different. Let's see. Let's check out this stylus. Does it come with a stylus? Okay, so stylus is dinky. It's short. Like, let's compare it. Maybe I'm just used to how the 3DS system is, but look at the size difference of these two. I kind of wish that it had a long stylus like this. Maybe I'll just end up carrying this around. I do like in the new 2DS, it fits so ergonomically in there. I do like that compared to the 3DS. It feels a little more conspicuous right there, like you can feel it, you know it's there. This one hides in there a little bit better, but I just wish the stylus was bigger. Another thing that I noticed, no 3D slider. I never used that feature anyways. I felt it was kind of gimmicky, just like the AR card, so no big deal to me. They stripped down a lot of the gimmicks that this system had, so not a big deal there. The front camera is in the center instead of the top. I never use that anyways. Other than that, guys, overall, I like the feel of it. Maybe I'm just excited because it's a new system and I've been using this one for 7 years, so it's pretty exciting to have a different one. I just wish it felt a little more weighty. It feels very light, kind of cheap to me, to be honest. As far as screens go, let's do a little comparison. The screens are exactly the same size, to me at least. You be the judge, but they look exactly the same size. I don't think that'll make much of a difference. Same charger port. While I do have gripes with this system, I think I'll just need some time to play it and get used to it. I'm very happy that I bought it. I think this is the last shot that we have to get our hands on a new 2DS XL at MSRP. So if you were thinking about getting a system like this of your own, this is what it looks like. I would recommend jumping on this deal. When I checked the Walmart.com website, it said they were out of stock, but I just kept checking and eventually they came back in stock. If you're thinking about it, now's the time, because you're either going to be buying a used system or you're going to be paying more than MSRP for something like this. So I will put the link to the Nintendo.com website directing you to the 2DS XL and the Spawn Wave, and you can watch that video if you're curious about it. Overall, guys, happy I bought it. I'm going to miss this guy. I hope I can fix his circle pad one day when I get a free moment, but I'm excited to give this bad boy a chance, and I wonder what the first game is going to be on it. I know it comes with Mario Kart 7. I already have it. I haven't played it yet because it was just one of those game sales that I saw on GameStop.com, I believe. But maybe Mario Kart 7. Maybe it's time I give that a shot. See how it compares to Mario Kart 8. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching my little unboxing. It was just this fun little idea I had for a video. Let me know if you have any questions about this system that came out half a decade ago. I'm not sure if that's exactly how long, but this system that came out years ago, let me know if you have any questions about it, and I will be happy to answer it. So that should be all for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!
Studio.
Studio.
You're a jerk.
I love you.